The Earth is warming up, and there is now overwhelming scientific consensus that it is happening. With global warming on the increase and species and their habitats on the decrease, chances for ecosystems to adapt naturally are diminishing. Many have agreed that climate change may be one of the greatest threats facing the planet. One of the main issues of discussion is drought management. Earlier this year, a drought was issued for Grenada and its dependencies. Many say the situation has not improved much, as several areas including the St. Paul's community have been put under valve regulation by NAWASA. Officials from a number of agencies including the Ministry of Agriculture, Nadma, NAWASA and the Met Office over the past 3 days brainstormed over corrective measures. Deputy Acting National Disaster Coordinator of Nadma, Samantha Dixon, outlined the components of the training.
The first 3 days is the face-to-face part of the training. It's going to be followed up by online portions, a discussion. So it's not one of those training sessions where you just come and at the end of the 3 days you get a certificate. In order to accomplish the completion of this program, there's work for the participants to do online. It's going to be intense. It's going to take about 4 hours per week, getting involved in discussions, making suggestions, posting topics for discussions and so on.
Funding the training is the OECS Commission. Program Officer Norma Cherry-Favrier says the training is in a bid to help build resilience to climate change.
The OECS Commission is running a 5-year climate change adaptation project that has been funded by the USAID. Now, this project, which is called Reducing the Risks to Human and Natural Assets Resulting from Climate Change, or RAC for short, RRACC, is focused on helping the OECS region build resilience and adapt to climate change.
Facilitator of the training, Dr. Adrian Cashman from the University of the West Indies, Barbados, gave a synopsis of the 3-day workshop.
The training we're running is for people from various government departments and ministries, and it's about sensitization to the potential impacts and ways of coping with impact of climate change on water resources and water resources management in the Caribbean. So we are exploring some basic concepts about what climate and climate change means, what water resources are, what does that mean, what does management mean, how do we adapt planning protocols, planning methodologies to cope with climate change.
Many are hoping that the drought situation may soon change, with the rainy season commencing on June 1st. Delroy Lozon, GBN News.